Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Darla Lucian of Darla Lucian Studios, and we are going to be working on another artist trading card this video. But before we get going, I want to ask you to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment, and share. Share with other crafty people. I love hearing your comments. We've been having a great chat over on some of the other videos here on YouTube. Hi and hugs out to Paranka Mandel and to Fantashit. Fun names. Alright, so we are going to get going here. I've got, you can see a few different kinds of things. I've got some ideas, but we'll just see what's going to come together, aren't we? Okay, so I have my glue pad here because I like to, work on this if I'm going to rough up the surface. So here we go. Always makes it look so aged when we start taking off the top layer. I'm going to do the same on the back. So this is something that I don't know if you've thought about, but if you've got a stack of playing cards that do not have a full deck, you're missing some cards, well, you can't play with them. So turning them into little pieces of artwork is kind of fun. You can also use bits of cards and things in your journals as accents, like a little heart could be perfect. Anyway, I'm just going to give this a quick little rub so that we don't have dust all over it. I'm just using a rag because it will make the glue not stick quite as well. All right. Little water. I feel like I've been going hard already today. Okay, so you can see I've got some ideas. I was thinking this is a cupcake paper. I was thinking this one has such a nice pretty pattern with these, the teal with the pink. The teal with the pink on there. You know, Gail Augustinelli would absolutely love this. Because it's teal and pink. Makes me think of her right away. So I was thinking that I would have it kind of creeping on kind of a little around the corner or something like that maybe. Obviously I'm not going to wrap it around. I just kind of wanted to see what it would look like. Like that. And then I was thinking about a piece of pink or a piece of blue or maybe both. Well, let's just see. Because we've got stuff here. So let's just try it out. Okay, so a little bit of both. Just curious what it would look like. Oof, that dust went into my throat. Okay. Oh, I kind of like that a lot with just that. It's looking pretty good actually, isn't it? It's interesting how you layer things, how it changes how it looks. Alright, so for the first layer, I want to try to get to the edge, but not over too far. Alright, so I'm going to try that. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of this. I am using tacky glue because this playing card is a shiny surface. Even though I roughed it up, I don't think that glue stick is going to do us good service on this one. Okay. So let's see what we can do here. I want to line up the bottom part, which is kind of fatter, to try to cover that 5 a little. There we go. Alright, so this is sticking down pretty good, but I didn't get glue all the way to the top here. So now I'm going to make sure that this part is going to stick too. And rather than pushing it down with my fingers, because that's just going to cause stickiness all over me, I'm going to use my rag to pick up some of that extra glue that's just peeking through the lacy pattern. Okay. And just so that I keep track of where my edge is, I'm going to go like that. So I've got another little snippet for my bits and pieces basket. All right. Next up is pink. Now, how much pink do I want to show? That there? Look at this kind of fun pattern here. Maybe like that. That's what I want. I like how some of this shows, but this is a different pattern, even though it's the same doily, I believe, or pretty close. Yeah, it's the same pattern. Okay, so also we won't need all of this because this will be under. So I'm just going to take that off, and we can use that on another piece in the future. Put it in my bits and bits and bits. Now I don't know how far I need to go down, so I'm just going to put a bit on, and then we'll see what we need after that. It is wanting to stick to me good. Okay. So this beautiful kind of meshy part, I want to definitely keep that part. So that's why we're lining it up at the top there. And then all the way down to here. Ugh, so sticky already. All right. Good. Okay, so trimming my edge, trimming this edge, trimming this edge. There we go. These tiny-ish little bits I am going to release. If I can. They're gluing themselves to my fingers. Okay. Let's give my scissors a quick wipe before all that glue dries on there too. Alright, so I'm not going to trim this edge because I like that scalp hanging over. Alright, so now we just want a little piece right there. I like that. So pretty. So pretty. Sometimes you just come across something that you just love, you know? So is that the part that I want? Or do I want this part here that has more of the flowers? I didn't mind it the way it was. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the glue down on the card. On the card, on the card. Whoa! Sorry, it's almost like I'm home with my kids here. Okay. So, and then we're going to use pressure to spread out the cupcake wrapper and hope that we're getting some of those crinkles out, if you know what I mean. I'm going to do this on top of here, though, because I've got a feeling it's going to mush out a little. Alright, so I'm using my fingers, but you can also use like a credit card, or I have this scraper smoother thing. Ooh, look how much glue came out. Let's get that off. There we go. Okay. So this is terribly gluey. I put way too much glue on, obviously. But that's okay. Rather too much than too little and have to try to monkey around to get it underneath. The good news is this cupcake holder is not going anywhere now. Alright, so trimming it up. It's looking pretty cute, isn't it? I do like that a lot. Alright, so let's see if we can get some of the glue off of here. Just a bit. So I don't want it to have globs of shininess. I don't mind if a little bit of shininess is peeking through. That part's fine. It's just the glob part. Well, I love the colors that are coming together on this. You know, normally I don't always pick these kind of girly things because I don't know. I just don't. But I wanted to do something out of my comfort zone, like I always want to try to do with ATC cards. So that's my something different this time, is just the color combination that I don't always put together. So I did have these different focal points. This one is Japanese for faith, which I thought could be, but it covers up a lot. And so I'm assuming this one, which is even bigger, is maybe not going to be any better. I could cut it down just a little. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Gandhi said that. Huh. That might work still. And then I have this little one that says joy. Just joy. Do you know what? I actually like this one better. And I had some little bits of ribbon choices because I thought maybe that would be the thing. But let's just trim this down here first. I'm going to try trimming it as close as I can. And I'm not going to worry about keeping a tattered edge, which I usually do, but not this time. This time we need to try to just get the words as best as we can, and the white space is going to have to be the white space behind our doilies. Okay, so that cut off quite a large amount. I suppose I could do that with faith, or with the faith thing too, but anyway. All right. See, I'm liking that more and more. All right, so this is quite an overall large pattern, which means I would need quite a large amount. But it is sheer, which means I could put it over and I wouldn't lose the pattern, you see? So that part appeals. Definitely changes the colors though. I think I like it better over on this side than on that side. Well, that's kind of fun. I think I will put that down. All right. So I'm going to cut this as straight as I can. And then, how am I going to attach this? Staple, I think. And then all the way to the bottom. And then I am going to trim it even as I can anyway. Maybe I'll just take a little snip off now that I kind of know exactly how long I need it. In this case, I'd rather have it just a little too short than a little too long. But I think I got it pretty darn close. Look at that. Okay. For those of you who don't use staples in your art, what are you thinking? I know, I don't always like staples, but I kind of like it on this. Okay, these little bits can go bye-bye. All right. See, I like how that flower is going to peek up over top. All right, so here's the thing. With these, I've noticed that they really show the glue lines through. So I want to make it as smooth as possible. So this is going to end up getting a bit on the mucky side, which I'm kind of dreading a little, but you know how it is. You kind of have to just do what's going to work. I'm just going to tuck these bits away. Awesome. Oh, I really do like how this is coming together. Let's see, what glue should I use? I suppose I'll use tacky glue because we're gluing through shear and everything. Alright. I was thinking I might be able to get away with glue stick, but I don't think so. And I don't want to take the risk. So here we go. I'm going to just glob on the glue and then use my good old finger tool to spread things around. That is more than enough, I think. Okay, here we go. Ah! It's so messy. All the way to the bottom. All the way to the bottom. All the way to the edge. Okay. Get that little corner open. Okay, I think maybe we got it. Let's give it a try. Oh, it's so messy. And then I crushed it back on again. Oh, my fingers are so sticky, I hardly know where to begin. Alright, here we go, gluing down. Yay! It's down. Okay. Well, I feel like I need to wash now. But I am really happy with how this turned out. What kinds of new color combinations do you like trying? Like I really like how this turned out. It's very springy, I think. That's going to work well in spring journals moving forward, I think. So happy with this. Let me know what you think. What combinations do you use? Is this a combination you would put together? Let me know. I love to hear your comments. Take care, everyone.